Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Dead End here in City Skylines. But today, we are gonna complete a brand new fishing town inside of the region. The region. Last episode, guys, we built the infrastructure to it. We got the highway kind of connected to this new area. We reclaimed some land, and we also got the public transport system of our kind of trains all the way over there too. Now, actually, guys, give me some pretty sweet name suggestions in the comment section last episode of what we could call it. Got a really good one. So before we jump into it, guys, if you are enjoying Dead End, want to see more, then make sure you smash that like button down below. If you are new in here, to make sure you do subscribe so you're notified when that next episode does come out. But we're back anyway, and this is what we kind of got set up. So we claim the little land here. Where we can then place down a bunch of like fish and stuff. Got the roads here. Gonna put some factories underneath the train line. Gonna build a couple of houses going up on the hillside over here. It's gonna look really, really good. We had to slightly adjust and create a different kind of trumpet to what we would normally create as it leads to a roundabout. Still need to kind of create the little Y or V shape just here for the connection. And of course, we got the big train line leading all the way down. It's already being used by a couple of people right now. Those people, I think, are going directly to El Rancho. Where's the name for this? There it is. And then driving. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to connect these two just yet. I don't fully know. But it's not too bad. It's looking pretty damn good. Now, before we jump into it then, I did actually, guys, to give you some name suggestions what we could call this brand new little fishing town right now. And continuing with the theme of Spanishy type names, you know, we got Port Exporto, El Rancho, we got Last Chances right now in this kind of region. Your boy Joseph Harrison comes in. Now, guys, I will be honest right now. I don't know how to pronounce Spanish words, so I'm probably going to get this completely wrong. And he says that to name it Peces? I'm not too sure how he pronounces it. But he says pieces is Spanish for fish. It just feels too perfect, he says. Now, I also do believe it feels perfect too. But the fact that I can't pronounce it is a bit weird. But I'm going to go with it anyway. But Fish Town is basically what I would call it. But Los Pieces, I don't know, guys. I'm very borderline on saying a very rude word at this point. But we've got it in. Appreciate it, Joseph Harrison. Appreciate it right now. So we need to get things all rocking and rolling then. So I think what we'll do first is we'll kind of start backwards. I'll place in all the factories first, the fish factories. Just so I know what space I've really got to use and utilize with. Now, I can go as far as, to be honest with you, I could probably go a little bit further back than what you would kind of think. But if I anarchy all this in, and I'm going to choose to start it there, right next to it there. We'll choose to start it there. We'll drop another one here. Another one there. There. And there. So quite a few in. We've got 5 in total right now, which is amazing. So these are going to be our factories that kind of process the fish. Whatever it may be. Does it tell us what it does? Fish factory processes goods from fresh fish. Just creates commercial zoned goods. So it could be like tinned fish or stuff for restaurants, stuff like that. But we got 5 of them in. Really, really good right now. And I don't think it clips too much, does it? Oh, it just about comes to an end. We'll go with it. So now I know what space we've got and how I filled that up. I can then determine how much stuff I want to place down. So we'll start with... Now, do I do... The ones that have the boats needing to come out, do I make them go around the edge here? Or in? Do I do the farms on the outskirts? Do I do nothing on the outskirts? That's another interesting kind of way to think about it. Seaweed Farm. It doesn't stick out too much, but... Shoreline required. Why does that need to go back so far? Well, that one's not too bad. So if I drop... What's that one there gone? Sorry, that is a fish farm. Just your generic fish farm. So if I place one there... And am I able to get like a second one in? 2. Free. Just about got those in. And then what we do is we unhook them. Now I can do these 2 just there. And I'm struggling to kind of pick that one up. There we go. So if I delete you, get the road all connected back up again, we then have a couple of fish farms within the dock area. Not too bad. So we've also got the ability to add in the tuna fishing. Again, I think that's our save stuff. I'll probably put it around the outskirts going around there. Save me a bit of space. So we also have the seaweed farms. Now, seaweed farms, the algae farms. If I could drop one there. One there. One there. We'll do 3 of them. So, what's going on, boys? There we go. So that should be an easy delete. Oh, I forgot there's multiple of them, isn't there? Ooh, struggling to get that one just here, aren't I? Right, delete you, delete you. Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. So it's all kind of crammed in. So the little fish farms are protected by the little break just here in the water. And then we'll place down of all of our ones that require boats going around the edge. So I ain't going to do everything. I'm not going to be able to squeeze everything in. So like the seaweed farms, maybe I can get them here backed on. It all depends on what space we've got. But let's just kind of go for now a couple of generic stuffs. So we've got we can place down here well, we do one of each. A fishing harbour. Anchovy harbour. We've got then the salmon one. Which I'll just go just there. And then we got the shellfish one as well. So get all those down right now. Good, 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 good. And shall we just unhook all this and then... Oh, I'm building bridges here, boys. Right, get off the road, Sediak. Right, unhook all them. And then we'll build our own road tearing through. It was nice to know you. So we'll start here. And for some reason we decided to be on the ground. No, in the air. So if I then bend this just to here. And then just kind of slightly bend up. I might have to push this one back a little bit. Alright, if I do that there in the hopes that I can create a nice little bend. Now I'm going to push this back a tad bit there just so it kind of connects to the road. Bring that further down. So it's kind of hard to do, but we can just kind of like fine tune it all. So it all kind of comes together. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. So let's just kind of pause it real quick. I'm thinking we might be able to get 2 or at least 1 of the seaweed farms maybe in there. But I've just got to connect this just to here. Now, this won't really look like it's a good connection. But again, it's where a little bit of fine tuning comes into play. If I push that. I'm just going to move this. Why can't I select the node here? Oh, okay. So it's already claimed it as its own, basically. That is decided. I'm now a part of you, Seniac. But there's not really much I can do about that, because it's just there. But I'll keep it all bumpy anyway. There we go, because that's the kind of the draw to the area. It's not perfect, it's just kind of thrown down. Right, so what are those seaweed farms? Are they possible to kind of throw in? So yes, I could maybe even get a couple in. Just there. So, same again. I believe there's going to be another one I've got to get rid of. Oh, no. Alright, keep that there, because that is our perfect marker point. There we go. There are a couple of seaweed farms. And there is something else, isn't there? I did say I'm not going to be able to get everything in. But at this moment, kind of getting... No, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that is actually it. Yeah, so I thought I wasn't going to be able to get everything in, but at the moment right now, I'm be able to get everything in, which is hilarious. So we got to do all the fishing routes in just a moment then. Have they got water? They've not all got water. Power-wise, we don't really have any power over here. Apart from the car parking spots right now. So I think what we'll do, should we harness a little bit of the power of the ocean? You know, because that will be good for this little area. Harnessing the water power. I mean, I could draw a big power line all the way down here, but I feel like it'll be kind of out. Well, it wouldn't be, you know, look very good. You kind of look a little bit out of the blue, having a huge power line all the way down. So hopefully that powers what we've currently got on the go right now. So let's, okay, these don't really have the power, no. Right, we'll run. A little bit of power just there. Good stuff. Right, let's sort out the fishing lines then. So, industry. Oh, hang on, hang on, before we do. Right, this is the shellfish. So shellfish is the purple, which I've now just realised where they've got to go to get to it. It's either over here, a little bit over there. So these guys are fishing quite. So I should have thought about this. Is the best way to put it. So what I'll do, we'll have it. We'll try and utilise the whole of this area. Now, you could argue maybe that's a little bit closer, but there's not really much going on over there, and it is quite a distance they've got to travel. So, push this around. Bam. And then get this. Running all the way down. There we go. So at least it covers a little bit of that right now. Now this one here is the salmon fishing. So salmon is, okay, so pretty much around here is fine. Maybe even over to there, coming down there a bit. So I'll get this one coming across this way. So a little bit of crissy-crossy, but there we go. Run it directly up, turn it round. And that should be okay for this. There we go. A little bit all over the place. I should have thought this through correctly and got them in the right size, but it will be alright. So then we've got anchovy, and then we've got wait, salmon, shellfish, salmon, anchovy, fishing harbour. Wait, isn't there a tuna one? There is. Oh, there's 5 in total. I'll place that one there. Oh, why can't I delete that? I thought there was, like, something... I'm missing something. I thought I was. So, alright, get you back in. And we'll quickly unhook it. There we go. I'm going to just kind of change the placement. So, let me go for that again then. So, I've got... So anchovy next. So anchovy, they've got to kind of get into this area over here, which is going to be a little bit tricky for them. So it's not the best of setups at the end of the day, but it does the job. They're going to be fishing in the harbour. Little bit of fishing in the harbour. There we go. So this is just generic fishing, and this is the tuna one. There we go. And then this, again, is just generic fishing, so it doesn't really matter where it goes. So, some of it is a little bit long-winded, but we get the gist of it, right? Oh my goodness me, I feel foolish at times. I feel so foolish. But again, it will do what it's got to do. I think it will deem this one being inefficient. So fishing route efficiency is 0 just because of how it's set up. That's 0. Oh, then again, they're all 0, so I give them time. And they got the fish. Yeah, the fishing boats are already on the way. Loading up right now. So we'll see what comes back from it. So nice little industry. Then we just need to obviously create places for the workers to live. So at the moment, nothing's really going down. So if we create then a couple of little areas where we could have some housing. And I think what we'll do is create little cul-de-sacs maybe. So a couple just going up here. And the cul-de-sac side of it, we'll go for the small ones. Spin it right round. Bam. 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 And let me delete that one. Bam. There we go. So we're going to upgrade that little section just there. So we get a bit more zoning to play around with. Now it's all covered, okay, it's almost all covered with water. So housing, we're going to do residential, going all the way up to like there. So it's all going to be looking an overhang in this area. We're going to do a couple little strips of commercial down this middle section. This will be a good idea for, as people come out directly out of the train station and whatnot, we've got some stuff going on for them. There we go. So it's like a nice little shopping area, so to speak. I'm going to run down the residential. Because this, like I said, it is a fishing community. Just keep it all on this one side. Now, when it gets to here, do I just change it and kind of have it both sides? Or do I think about it logically? And do I have some people living around here? Oh, I don't know. What I do know, though, is warehouses. Now, if I got a small one down, I could squeeze a small... I could literally squeeze a small one just in here. Like there. Oh, wait, no. You can't make... Oh, no, it doesn't need to be fish. It's just commercial goods, isn't it? Because that's what the factories produce. I panicked then for a second. Okay, so let's have a little fast forward then. A little bit of fast forward. And it will slowly start to build up some of the housing right now. So in the cul-de-sacs. Overlooking the fishing industry. It's going to be beautiful for these guys. And it's all road, so they can walk all the way down. I don't know whether to kind of create a little cut through maybe. But then again, it is a sheer cliff edge. They can walk it. They'll be fine. They'll be fine right now. Okay, so there's enough time passed by right now then to get some efficiency on these routes. Or, yeah, that's 100% efficiency for the fishing harbour. That's 100% for the anchovy. 100% for the salmon. 100% for the shellfish, considering I've got to go all the way over there. But I assume it's when the boats come back, like 100% filled up. And then we just got to wait for this to kind of completely finish its route. Takes time. Does take a little bit of time, but as of right now, we've only got a population of 26 in our little fishing town. So I just got to wait for everybody to slowly move in. But we'll get workers coming from out of town, out of the region and whatnot, that will kind of get over here. Now, shall I set up a little bus route? Or do you reckon? I mean, we don't get to utilize buses much. And because I don't want to build a train connected over, because I feel like that'll be too unrealistic. Just having like a simple back and forth with a bus line. Trolley buses now. Does it your standard bus line, right? So we'll have it start. You can't even. Oh, you can make it go in here. So we'll have it start there. It'll make all its way all the way over. We'll have a. First off, we'll have a little stop. Let's go. Yeah, let's just go right dead in the town centre, just here. Now I'll have another stop just here, which again you probably think it makes no sense just because it's so close by. But it could be the people who don't want to get off there. They want to get off here or get here, don't want to walk over to there. So it serves two purposes. This is for the town. This is for the harbour. Now, I could, in a sense, make it stop off like around one of these roads in here for the purpose of giving the workers somewhere to go. And then literally take us all the way back. That is literally all I want it to do. So it's not a case of making it efficient, gotta go here, gotta go there. It's just for the sake of having a route in, so some of them can use it. So we get more use and more connectivity to the two towns. So this is all slowly now starting to build up then. So from 26 now up to 98 on the population. Considering that there's a potential of 920 jobs. But there's 500 workers here already, so obviously they're getting workers from like outside of the town. But the option to work, to live a bit closer is 100% there. I mean, the majority of it is all this little shopping district. But the residents are slowly moving in. Might take a little bit of a while, but they're slowly moving in. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Now, we've got the bus route in here. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to use it. So, that bus route that I've just implemented, which would be bus line 6. There's apparently 18 vehicles. Are you sure you want 19 vehicles? Are you sure you want all 38 vehicles on this route? Yeah, no thank you. I mean, I'll probably go for like 12. Just because of the obviously, it's all down to the distance that they have to drive. So if I start with 12 and we'll just kind of go from there. And I'll adjust it as I see fit. So where is the nearest depot then? The nearest bus depot is not here. It's here. Are they coming from all the way over here? Yes, these are all the buses that are making their way down. They're coming away from Tumbleweed. I mean, I could build a closer depot, but, am I going to use the depot any more than right now? The answer is probably no. So we'll keep it as it is. So, not too bad. Not too shabby. Just right. So, they would need services to a certain extent. So, rather than actually building the majority, like a small clinic of a patient of 25, can I get it on that middle cut-through road? Is that going to be a bit of a pain? I could do it there. Why can't I do it this side? That's annoying, isn't it? Right, we'll drop it just there, the little clinic. Emergency services. It's like I don't want to go too far. A fire watchtower. Now, this is meant to be for a forest. But, it's fire watchtower. Nah. And anything around here. Oh, that'll actually fit in here pretty well. So maybe I will place one of them in. Can I do the same with the police station? Yes. A little bit of a school. School's a bit too big. Now, I won't do any schooling. I don't want to educate them too much. Because they'll leave us for brighter areas. So, apparently, the water doesn't want to connect all the way up. So, if I do that, just to shorten the route of where the water has to technically travel, it does get to that area. So, where's that water coming from then? It's not connected anywhere apart from this little water tower there. So, if I place down a secondary water tower, that should then give us the oomph we need. Yes, there we go. So basically, we reach capacity on that other water tower, the original water tower. Very interesting. So from 100 to now to 310 residentes. We're making gains. Big boy gains. And we still have, I think, a little bit more zoning to fill in. So there's a few more people to make their way down here right now anyway. So how often are we using this right now? There's now 109 people. There's a few waiting for the bus. The buses will get here very soon. How far away are the buses? Oh, was that a bus then? Is that a bus? Yes. Is that the only bus? That is the first bus, isn't it? Which will now turn off just here. So they're all tearing down right now, all these guys. A few of them will turn off. Here comes the bus. Makes his way down to the roundabout. So the first bus on this beautiful journey. So where's the second bus then? Why is that one so far ahead? Oh, no, here you go. Hear the rest then. Maybe they got caught up in a little bit of traffic of some sorts. Yeah. Right, they're on their way. Bit of a journey. Don't get me wrong that they got to travel on. But it's not unusual. It's not unheard of. Standard, mate. Standard issues. Standard stuff. Right, that's great. That's real good. So everything's kind of functioning as normal right now. They've all got their beautiful fish. This is only 1% full, so you're not getting the full amount. So does that mean we can potentially drop down right now fish markets? Now, to get it over to here, if I wanted it over here, for example, well, you can catch anchovies in the little Las Vegas City Park lake. They'll either ship it over or drive it all the way up. But we do need it. And I think, would we want one in Las Vegas right now? To be honest with you, I wouldn't know where to pull it, but I feel like one in Tumbleweed would be quite a cool idea. It's all again though, like where am I placing it? I don't really have. It has got a little bit of a noise pollution and whatnot. Now, where do we have public transport? So I could have like something over here, couldn't I? So let's say I created a little turn off here. We'll do it about there. We'll come up by 10. I'll do a 10 this way. And then a 10 that way. And we'll place down just here a nice little fish market. So it's kind of slightly out of the town a little bit. But it's enough that it won't cause noise pollution. And it's technically near a little bit of public transport too. So everything you could want, you got it. In terms of how they bring in the goods over here, I don't fully know just yet. But I do want to squeeze one in for Las Vegas. And the only space we really got right now is literally around here. There, but it wouldn't make sense. Around here, but again, it wouldn't make sense because of the general... Well, what this area generally is. Up there's a bit too far. Not these. These don't make sense. So is it a case of just here then? Or do I put the fish thing near the graveyards? No, it's way too big. It's actually quite large, isn't it? Unless Lost Wages does not get any fish. Sad day for these guys. Maybe. Right, over here then. It's quite a gradient change there. Now, I won't do any for drought, but let's actually get one in for flood. So, we've definitely got space for it. And I think we'll do one over on this side. Just to kind of give this area a bit more reason to kind of come over here. So if I do that like that. No. If I get rid of this road. And I can place you literally right there. It's got power. It's got water. So it just feels like a little bit randomly placed and out the way. But when we build up a bit more, we'll go easy around this little section. But the road up to the lighthouse, interesting. It's as if the fish were always meant to be there. So we've only got 2 for now. We'll just kind of see how that goes. Because in my history of using it, you don't always, manage to fill the fish in the fish market. So the bus has made it the way over here just yet. Can't really see. Oh, there's one just there on its way. Is that 100% filled? Yeah. That might be like one of the first. There's a second bus just there. There's the 3rd and 4th. Are these 100%? Yeah. Yeah. Line details. So a lot of people on the way then. And some of the buses aren't 100% filled up. So I think we've got a decent, almost the right amount of buses currently on this route. So we'll see how far it goes. So living here right now then, we have 437 people. There's still a fair few jobs available. There's 600 workers in total. Public transport is connected. So I think we're all right at the moment. We're okay. Yeah, I won't do it on this side of the road because it's like the cliff edge. I'll leave that to where it is. You don't really want to throw any more down. I could bulk up El Rancho with a few more residents. Because they can get the bus to and from work. I mean, last chances. They can jump on the train. That's not a problem. Maybe extend last chances a bit more around this way and over to there. Maybe that's what we do in the future. But for right now, though, it's not a bad little start for a little fishing industry. I don't want to say this has already got the fish. Oh, wow. Fish sold last week, 30. So they did get the fish. Do they have the fish in stock right now? It's operating as normal, so you would assume it's got the fish. How much money we're making from the fishing industry in general? So, industries right now. So the fishing industry... Oh, wow. We're actually 8 grand in income, 7 grand. So we're making a 2.5 grand profit. Wow, so the farming industry, we're actually losing money. The oil industry, we're not making as much money as we once thought. We're making more money from the mining industry, believe it or not. That's interesting. That's really interesting right now. So we might have to take a better look at these. So the oil industry and the farming industry are losing the most amount of money. Interesting. So I think on that note, guys, we will end it for today. There's people arriving, doing their shopping, buying that delicious fish. Did the one over here get any fish? Not yet. We're still waiting for this one. Still waiting for these guys to get their fish. I'm just wondering if I can see the fish van on the way. Is that it? Importing goods to a supermarket? No. Looks like the fish van, doesn't it? Is that it? No, it's a camper van. It would come up. Is that a fish truck? Oh, that's a fish truck. It's actually exporting fish. Is that another one? Yeah, exporting fish. Good stuff. Okay, sweet. It's actually pretty cool, isn't it? Right, so we now got, 460 people living here. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Lots of people using the train station, which means you're going to have lots of people waiting at the bus stop. The buses will be on the way back very soon. Got to give them time until they're all like generically spaced out nice and even. At the minute, they're over in El Rancho. And it's cleared the backlog of people just there. Got people waiting over here as well. Oh, and we had that stop over here, didn't we? I mean, it's kind of like killed off the traffic. I might have to kind of do like a little double lane system of some sorts. It's got 9 people on board. It's got 15 people. Right, you going to go? But we'll sort all that out next episode anyway. Guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good. Bye.